Hi there, Eric Dieperink here with a new tutorial. And in this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to work with the AppZilla countdown timer. Well, we actually have two types of timers. First of all, you can click here on this thumbnail to go into the editor, or you can click here on apps and also click on countdown timer. What you will notice in this video is that sometimes you will miss a couple of seconds in that timer, or maybe minutes, because I make a lot of mistakes in my tutorials, which I have to correct later. And that's why maybe it's strange that you see the countdown jumps from 2 minutes maybe to 1 minute. So just in case you didn't know, I'm going to click here on countdown timer. First off, we start with a name. Well, usually I give it a number. So let's give it number 1. And then we go to timer. And here you can choose out of two different timers. You have an Evergreen timer and you have a normal countdown timer. The Evergreen timer is usually used to create a feeling of urgency on your website. And let's say the date and time I would use if you have a webinar, let's say. But in this case, I'm going to use the Evergreen. One day, I don't think that's a good idea. That doesn't really create a sort of urgency. So I'm going to put this back to 0 and 1 hour and a couple of minutes. Let's say 6. Then I'm going to digits. Highest unit will be hours, because I don't use a day. And the lowest unit is going to be second. Here you can choose actually what kind of style you want. What you see here actually is completely customizable. But we also have an animated style, and that's called the flip style. And in this case, but as you can see, it's a little bit stretched, but you can see it's animated. So the width and the height you can change later. But I'm not going for the flip one, I'm going for the normal one. Here you can choose the color. Beautiful red. The background will be white. The font, well, I like Oswald, by the way. It's a Google font. And the line I'm not going to show because, as you can see, it's not so nice. This looks already way better. Here you can here you can decide the radius of the corner, and you can choose for 2. I think 3 is good. Shadow. Yeah, I would like to have some shadow. That looks already better. Then I'm going to labels. Well, you can choose to show the label or not. If you hide it, it's gone, and of course. And but I'm going to show it to you. The font will be as well Oswald. Font weight, let's keep it normal. I like the scale as well. Here, if you can change, of course, everything in this thing. This thing is completely customizable, so you can change in your language years, months, days, hours, minutes, and seconds. I'm going now to size. Right now it's 400 by 60. You can decide it completely. Again, it's completely customizable, and I'm going for 110. I think that's correct. Well, let's go with 100, that's better. And then I'm going to go to expire. There's 4 things that can happen. Nothing, of course. What happens if the countdown hits 0? You can hide the countdown timer. You can redirect somebody to a page, or you can add some time to it. In this case, I'm just going to go for nothing. And then I'm going to cookie. And as you can see, it's very easy. If I use 0, every time when the customer goes back to your page, it will see this countdown timer. And once you put a number here, let's say 2 days, then actually in those 2 days, it won't show up to the client anymore, thanks to the cookies. And then you click on ready. And embed, and here you'll find your short snippet. Copy to clipboard, or use the WordPress embed code. And of course you can use a timer also in our pop-ups. And you can use this code over here. Thank you very much for watching this tutorial, and let's go to the next one. Thank you.